Hey Disney friends! Welcome back to my channel. We have a few new subscribers, so I want to take a minute to introduce myself. My name is Stacy. I run the vegan food blog Stacy Homemaker, where I share delicious, easy vegan recipes that you can make at home. And I also share our adventures in Disney World, where I show you where to find the best vegan food in Disney World. And my partner in crime and also the official hand model of Stacy Homemaker, this is my husband Travis.
That's me. What's going on? How you guys doing today?
So we love going to Disney World. We go a couple times a month. We're annual pass holders. We love going to all of the festivals at Epcot, any of the special foodie events, basically anything Disney related, we're into it.
Absolutely. We love going to Disney. We got engaged at Disney, so
yes.
It's really
If you
great.
want to see that story, I'm going to link to it below. So we just want to branch out and talk about everything that we love about Disney and not just food related. So we also love collecting Disney pins. So why do we love collecting Disney pins, Travis?
We meet so many great people, and it's just something fun to do. It's something extra at the parks besides, you know, after you go for a while or you have an annual pass like we do, you know, you've been on all the rides, you've done all the things, so like what other things can we do, you know, to add some extra magic to our day? So we kind of, you know, got into pin trading, and it's great. And like I said, we've met some really great friends through it, and It's awesome. And it's just a nice little hobby that Stacy and I have started together and that we really share a bond over, and we really love doing it. So we're going to talk a little bit about our pins today.
Yeah, it's just fun. So on YouTube we saw Disney Kitty and Disney Pins blog do a Pin Tag 2.0 video where they go through a series of questions and answer about their own pin collection. So we decided that we wanted to do that too. So let's get started and answer some questions. Question number one.
So question number one is, when did you start collecting Disney pins?
I'd say we started in 2013. It's been about 5 years. Do you remember our first pin trading experience?
Why don't you go ahead and tell the story?
So I think it was our anniversary, and at Disney, of course. We were at the hotel, and I woke up, and Travis always likes to bring little gifts to surprise me with for our anniversary, or really on any trips. Like you like
gotta make it special. It's the little touches.
Yeah, just
the little
something.
touches.
So we had our Pascal. Can you see him up there? Oh, it's behind you. Little Pascal on the table with a bag of Disney Trader pins that we could trade in the parks, and I didn't know what it was. I was like, okay, this is great. But then once we started trading at the parks, it was so much fun, and we just loved it, and we fell in love with it, and we just want to keep doing it, and now we can't stop.
That's it. So we're like addicted now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'd say 2013.
I'd say 2013. Right, is when we like first started. I would say when we really started getting into it. You know,
hardcore.
hardcore, like collecting, you know, like limited editions, jumbo pins, things like that. I would say probably 2015.
Yeah, like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, 2 or 3 years ago, we really like, kind of got really deep into it.
We meet so many people doing it.
Right.
So it's nice to meet other Disney fans like us.
Right, absolutely.
Who enjoy the same things.
All right, question number 2.
Are your main collections? You first.
Okay, me. So my main collections are Kingdom Hearts, Disney Afternoon pins, and Ariel and Maleficent. Those are probably my main collections. And Gaston, yes.
Yeah.
So those are probably my main collections at the moment right now. How about for you?
So I collect beautiful princess pins in general, but my 2 main princesses are Jasmine and Rapunzel. My favorites. And we're going to show you close-ups of those. Question number 3, what side collections do you have? Trav?
My side collections are, I collect Peter Pan, I collect pirate pins, in particular the ships. I collect Ursula, Jafar, and I collect a little bit of Pascal from Tangled, and I collect keys. Let me show you a close-up of a few of my side collection pins. So this is a jumbo Pirates of the Caribbean. This is the Black Pearl pin. Really love this one. It's a limited edition of 750. It's a jumbo pin. Really like the colors and the pearlescence and the swirls. That's awesome. I really like this pin. Another side collection pin that I have that I really like. This is a more recent pin, and this is from the Peter Pan 65th anniversary, and this is the jumbo clock tower. I think it's just really pretty. It's gold. It has, you know, Peter and, you know, all of his friends flying with him to Neverland. Just a really cool pin. Love how big it is. Love the gold embellishments. It's just a really pretty pin. And I'll show you a close up of this.
Quite a few side collections. I collect princess wedding pins where they're in their wedding dress or it's a couple wedding pin. I think that's really pretty. Princess couples in general, like I have a couple sets of like the ovals or the circles where the couples are together. I think those are really nice. Stained glass pins, specifically princess of course, but Travis also likes stained glass pins, so villains.
Villains.
Yeah, we really like those. Storybooks, like anything hinge that looks like a book, I like that. Winnie and Piglet, because my mom and I love Winnie and Piglet.
Question number 4.
Show us your oldest pin in your collection. My oldest pin in my collection is this 2002 cast lanyard series Jasmine and Aladdin heart pin. This is one of the first sets that I was collecting when we first started pin trading. I love the whole series, but this Jasmine and Aladdin one is my favorite. It's just really pretty and I love the gold embellishments and the heart shape and it's just cute. I like it.
The oldest pin in my collection is this Millennium Pin from 2000, and I'll show you guys a close-up of it later. But this was from, I guess, when the pin starting like really started.
Trading?
Yeah, like the pin trading actually started. So let me read what it says on the card. It says, "I'd like to thank you in advance for making the Walt Disney World Millennium Celebration an event where the entire world can celebrate the future hand in hand." So on the card it has, Mickey's hand looks like it's holding like a child's hand. We present you with this pin to commemorate a new tradition with our guests, pin trading, a global symbol of friendship.
I love that.
So
That's
I just
so
thought
cool.
it was really cool, and this was, in the beginning when pin trading started. So this is the oldest pin in my collection. It's from 2000, so I really like this.
Question number 5. Show us your new pin acquisition, or as Travis likes to call it,
Pinquisition.
which that also means your most recent trade or purchase.
Alright, so
Okay.
you go ahead first.
So my most recent pin is this stunning silhouette Snow White pin, and it's just really beautiful. I love it. Kind of has that stained glass effect, and the princess silhouette. It's sparkly, it's big, it has gold embellishment. I love it. It's beautiful. I want the whole collection.
Alright. Only 2 have come out so far. We're still working on Belle, but
Yeah.
really, really pretty pin.
Mm-hmm.
So the newest pin that I got was through a trade, and this is from the Disney Afternoon Mystery Series. We'll show you guys a close-up of it in a second, but this is the chaser of the set, and it has Scrooge and Launchpad on it. It's a limited edition of 200. Been after this pin for quite a while, but this was in a mystery set, and I love Disney Afternoon, and DuckTales is one of my favorite shows, so it was a great pin. I really like it.
Question number 6. Mystery pins. Yay or nay?
So what do you think about mystery pins?
I say yay.
I agree. I say yay.
I just think they're fun because you don't know what you're gonna get. So it's exciting to just open boxes and multiple packages, and you just don't know. I like it.
Yeah, I like it. I agree with Stacy. I think that sometimes it's great to know what you're gonna get, but there's also that element of surprise when
Mystery.
when you have a pin that you really want that's in the mystery set, but you don't know if you're gonna get it or not, and you open that package and you get it, and you're just like yes, and you just love it. So mystery pins are definitely a yes for me.
So my favorite mystery pin set is this Princess Carousel Set. This is also when we first started pin trading. We saw these at Epcot, and I just thought they were so cool. And even though some of the princesses in the set look really wonky,
It's true.
like Rapunzel is really ugly and crazy looking, but some of them are really pretty, like this Ariel one. But I just love it, and I got the whole set while we were there, and that kind of started like my pin collecting.
Yeah,
I was
that
like,
was
oh my
like-
god, I need to get them all.
Right, that's like when
So-
we're getting in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So this is definitely one of my favorite mystery pin sets.
For me, for my favorite mystery pin set, it goes along the same line with my newest pin acquisition, which is the Disney Afternoon Mystery Pin Set. Yeah, mystery pin sets, definitely a yay.
Question number 7. What is your ultimate grail pin? Trev?
Alright, so for me, that I haven't acquired yet, I've been on the search for a while, so it's the Ariel Designer Pin, which was a limited edition of 150. It's a part of the Princess Designer series. Really, really beautiful pin. And I have another one as well, which is the Ariel Beloved Tales. The Beloved Tale pin series is highly sought after. They go for crazy amounts of money on eBay, and I haven't, been able to justify spending that much on one pin, but hopefully one day I'll be able to acquire that. But really, really beautiful pins. How about for you, Stace?
So my answer is pretty much the same as yours because my previous grail pin was this Jasmine designer, which Travis traded for me last year, and I love it. It's beautiful. You see the sparkles and I don't know.
So it's part of that same set. The Ariel's part of the same set. So the
Yeah.
limited edition of 150, super hard to find, but yeah.
It's just a beautiful pin.
They're just really,
Everything
they're
about
high
it.
quality pins. Really nice.
So now that I finally got this pin, my new grail pin is the Aladdin Beloved Tales, where Jasmine and Aladdin are on the magic carpet flying through the sky. It's beautiful. So
one day, hopefully
one day.
Hopefully we'll get it. Hopefully we'll get it.
Question number 8. How many pins do you currently own?
Well,
How many pins?
I don't know. If you had to guess, what would you say?
I don't know, like 1,000?
Like 1,000?
Maybe?
I don't know about
Including
1,000.
traders?
Nah, I think like 600, 700 maybe. That's still a lot, no matter how you slice
Yeah,
it.
we haven't counted them.
That's a lot of
We
pins.
each have multiple collection books that we're not trading. Then we have trader books and random traders.
Right,
so.
right, and we're continually trying to like thin out our collection and kind of,
Yeah.
you know, because in the beginning it's really hard because you just love so many Disney movies or Disney things, and you just want to collect all the pins, and then you really kind of hone in on, you know, what you really like and what you really collect. Because in the beginning we would just collect.
Ooh, that pin
Yeah.
is pretty. I want it.
Exactly. So we had so many pins, and we've been,
Yeah.
you know, filtering through them and really kind of narrowing in what we really love to collect.
Right.
So I would say about, you know, we'll just say 700 to 1,000 then.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. Question number 9. What's your favorite pin in your collection?
All right, so you go ahead and start this one off, Stacy.
Okay, so I have a couple. It's really hard for me to pick because I just have a lot of pretty ones because Travis always trades or buys the best ones for me. So
I try.
yes. So this one is really, really special. It's so beautiful. It's framed. It's like Jasmine and Aladdin on the carpet. It's so
a jumbo
pretty.
pin.
Yeah, I
It's
love
really
it.
nice. Yeah.
Like we're trying to decide if we should hang it up in the house somewhere because it's so beautiful. I don't know, but it's beautiful and I love it. So. One is a Disney Fantasy pin. It's not an authorized Disney pin, but it's beautiful and it's big and it has that stained glass look to it and it's sparkly and I just love it of Jasmine. So I'll show you this. My second favorite pin is this Jasmine Carriage Pin. It has this really pretty pearl element on the outside with the gold, and I just love hinge pins. I think they're super special, and I love the Jasmine's on the inside. It's just really pretty, and it's limited edition of 100, so it's really hard to find too. What's your favorite pin, babe?
So my favorite pin in my collection is a Kingdom Hearts pin, which are really, really hard to find. But this is...
There's not too many of them.
No, there's not too many of them. So this is a Kingdom Hearts Throne pin that was released at Hot Topic many years ago. And it features Sora on the throne, has Goofy and Donald, and it's just a really awesome pin, and it's a good size, and this is one of my absolute favorites in my collection. So we'll show you a close-up of it.
Question number 10. What is the weirdest or most unusual pin in your collection?
Okay, so the weirdest, most unusual pin in my collection is this Silly Symphony's 75th anniversary. It looks like it's an error pin, and the middle is actually flipped upside down. So this is the most unusual for me, and I'll show you a close-up of it.
I have two most unusual pins in my collection because they're both just really different and I haven't seen them anywhere else. I don't have you?
No.
Seen either of these?
Uh-uh.
So I just think they're really cool. The first one is this Jasmine. It's kind of like one of those paper dolls, you know, where you can put the dress on them, but it's a magnet and you can put it on. It's just something different. It's cool.
Yeah, just something you don't
I
see
like
every
it.
day. You know?
Yeah.
I don't see
And-
those a lot in trader books or anything, so.
No. And then the second one is this Jasmine Watch, which I've never seen anything like this before. It's so random
Yeah.
because it's kind of big, but
Yeah.
it's really detailed, and it's pretty, but it's just different. Like a watch, it's a watch.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I like it.
If anybody has any information on it, I've looked in pin
Yeah,
pics.
if you know anything, let me know. Question number What is the best pin you found on a cast member's lanyard?
All right, so I'll go first. So the best pin that I ever found on a cast member's lanyard, it's kind of gonna go into a pin board. I found it on a pin board that was at one of the pin trading events at Epcot. So they hold a pin trading event every year at Epcot. Usually it's in August or September, but they have these huge pin trader boards where you can go up to and trade a couple pins on it. And so they give you like a minute to look. So I'm looking on this pin board, and I was running out of time, and I found this. It was like a tiny pin in the corner, and so I pulled it, and it's really awesome. So this is it's a black pearl pin from Pirates of the Caribbean. It's a PP, which means it's a pre-production pin. So this is like one of the first runs of the pin before it gets, massively produced and they actually go into the Disney parks. And it's a limited edition of 500. So I actually pulled this off of a pin trader board. So it was a really, really awesome find, and I'll show you a close-up of it here.
The best pin that I found on a cast member lanyard is this Esmeralda Birthstone Pin. And I've collected the whole set since because they're just beautiful, and I love the birthstone in it, and they're heavy duty. Like it's a nice pin. I was really, really surprised to find this on a lanyard. And it was at the pin store at Downtown Disney, so we must have just gotten lucky and like come right at a shift change or something, because there's no way this pin could have been there all day.
Right.
It is beautiful.
And we always call it Downtown Disney. I know it's Disney Springs. It's Downtown Disney. But yeah, you just never know. And that's, I think, one of the greatest things about pin trading is when you go and you're searching on lanyards, yes, most of the time you're going to find stuff that, junk or stuff that you already have or scrappers. But there's always that chance that you might find something great. And we have found so many great pins on lanyards. So it's always like a treasure hunt, or it's always like a chase. And that's one of the reasons why we enjoy doing it over and over again, because you just never know. You never know what you're going to get.
And let me show you a close-up of this. Question number 12. What is the rarest or most hard to find pin in your collection?
Alright, so you take this one, Stace, first.
Okay, so a couple years ago, Travis surprised me after a day at Hollywood Studios at the Osborne Family Lights. During Christmas time, it was such a magical day, and I thought we were on our way home, and then we weren't going the direction towards home, we were going towards Wilderness Lodge, or the campgrounds.
Yeah.
And I was like, where are we going? What are we doing? And he's like, I have a surprise for you. I was like, oh my God, okay, what is it? So we got there, and he surprised me with a sleigh ride around the campgrounds, and it was so much fun, and it was just such a great memory. And then like a year or two later, we saw other people talking about when they went on the sleigh ride, they got a pin with it. We're like, what? We didn't get a pin.
No pin. I don't know why, but I didn't know, or we didn't get one.
There was no option to buy a pin that went with the sleigh ride. So it's been, this was 2014. Was that the year that we went?
I think so, yeah. 2014, yeah.
Yeah, so he tracked down this pin. I got this for Christmas last year. He tracked down this pin from the year we went on the sleigh ride, and it's just one of my most special pins because it has such a great memory attached to it, and I just love it. It's so magical, and it has that sparkly embellishment on it, and they're really hard to find. Like, I have not seen these in anybody's trade books.
So I think when people go, they tie the memory to the pin, so they're not gonna trade the pin. They're gonna keep the pin.
So it's super special.
Super hard to find, but
and hard to find.
I'm really glad that I got it because it was a special time for Stacy and I. And,
yeah.
We would definitely recommend doing the sleigh ride.
It was a lot of fun. So my second rarest pin is the Scoop Sanderson pin. At Magic Kingdom, Scoop Sanderson used to be a personality on Main Street, and he would stand on Main Street and talk to all the guests that came in, and he would trade with people, and he had this really awesome lanyard. It was huge, and it always had big special pins on it. And then, did he only give one of these away a day, or what? How was it?
I'm not sure how it worked, but he
wasn't giving them to everyone.
He wasn't giving to everyone, but I think if you talk with him and were really genuine and nice, and use manners, and weren't just like a pin trader's like, oh, give me that one and give me that one. You kind of got in there and talked with him. He had a special
special Scoop pin.
Yeah.
And on the back, he signs it, and it says to Stacy from Scoop, and it has the date, and it's just really cool. And I'm not gonna find this anywhere else.
Right.
So this is definitely a rare pin.
Yeah, awesome pin. That was an awesome day.
And another great memory too.
Right.
And I'll show you a close up of this.
So my most rarest or hard to find pin is this Maleficent Fire Pen. It's from.
This is cool.
This is a jumbo pin. It's from Disney Auctions, I believe. But it's just really nice. It's a jumbo pin. It has like sparkly embellishments. I love the colors, and it's just a pin that I don't see that often. You know, and like I said, a lot of these pins, you know, we're pin traders. We pin trade all the time, so you kind of find out like what people have in their books or like what you don't see a lot of. And I rarely have seen this pin in anyone's trader books because these are probably in people's collections. But it's an awesome pin. Really, really love it. And I'll show you a close up of this one.
Thank you for watching our video of our Disney Pin Tag 2.0. I hope you like seeing all of our special pins and our collections. So we'd love to see you do the video too and then tag us so we can see it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you'll be sure to see our next videos, which will be coming soon. We do lots of Disney adventures and you don't want to miss it. Bye guys.
Bye.
See ya. Cheers to our first YouTube video together.
First YouTube video.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
Love that tequila.